Yes, guys, welcome back to Current Affair class CUET UG Shaheen Group of Institution. I'm your Abhilash. So, in my previous class, we were discussing about the earthquake and the very dangerous earthquake recently we have experienced. We are seeing it in everyday's news. That is Shigatse earthquake, which is near China, and it also affected India's northeastern part. Yes. So for that point of view, the earthquake Shigatse has become very important part of our exam preparation. So I have also dealt with what is earthquake, what are the types of earthquakes, and what are the seismic waves, types of seismic waves, and structure of earthquake as well. So the short part which is left in the chapter, so we will finish that today. Today we are going to discuss with the structure of the earthquake and the measurement. We didn't study how the earthquake is usually measured, magnitude or the intensity, the power, destruction, everything. How all these things is measured. So we will discuss it today, and I will also show you the difference between two scales and all. Okay. So today my lecture is all about earthquake once again, because we have to finish that chapter very clearly. So today I am going to deal with the structure of earthquake. The earthquake, in my previous class, I have already told you what is earthquake, what are its the structure. As I have told you in my previous class, imagine if this is earth, and somewhere here your earthquake is taking place inside, deep inside the earth, okay, interior part of the earth. If some vibration, or if some fault, or if the plate movement of the plate or movement of the lava, or whatever the internal disturbance is taking place inside the earth, that part is called as, that part here, it is mentioned here, that part is called as focus, as I have told you, focus, and it is also called as hypocenter. Okay, hypocenter or focus. This fault is also called as hypocenter. Hypocenter. It has two names. Then the nearest, as I have told you, if earthquake takes place here, then the nearest part will be this. This is not the nearest, and not this, and not this. The nearest part on the earth surface, this part, this place, this the topmost part of the earth surface, the nearest part, that part is called as epicenter. Here it is. Okay. So imagine this is your the land, and this is deep inside the earth. Okay. So this is called as focus, and the nearest part, the nearest place, the nearest surface to the this focus is called as epicenter. Yes, here it is epicenter. So I have showed it through the picture in my previous class also, but once again I just want to clarify the things in a very clear manner. Yes. Then the fissures, the faults, this is a fault, this is a fault, and like this so many faults can take place. The vibration, the openings, the slight, the teary part of the land or the earth, those the vibrations, those openings are called as your fault plane or fault line. Fault plane. The fissure. Fissure is nothing but the opening or the slight vibration. Because of the earthquake, the earth start shaking. Because of the shaking, the land gets vibrated and slowly starts opening. Yes. So those openings are called as fault plane. And the waves which are traveling, the wave through which the energy is being transferred to the surface, the waves, the energy, those waves are called as seismic waves. Seism is earthquake, waves are your waves. Yes. So I have already told you about this in my previous class. Clear? Then in my previous class we have dealt with the everything which is related with the earthquake. Then I have also told you about the waves also. The four types of wave, the main types of seismic waves. We have two types of seismic waves. One is body waves, the second is seismic waves. Okay, body waves and seismic waves. Let me explain it through the picture. Yes. So imagine, yes, it is visible on the screen, right? Yes. Imagine this is your earth. The earthquake is taking place deep inside. Then the waves which are traveling inside the earth, it is coming on the surface, the waves. The wave which is transferring the energy, that wave is traveling within the earth. Within the earth, that the wave which is traveling within the earth, not on the surface. On the surface the wave also travels, that is different, right? But here we are talking about the wave which is traveling deep inside the earth. Those waves are called as, these waves are called as body waves. They are traveling inside the body of earth. So these waves are called as body waves. And after they are reaching, see, these are all these are body waves. When they are reaching on the surface, here it is surface, here also it is reaching the surface. From there after it start reaching, it starts spreading towards horizontally on the surface. Yes, earth, the wave which travels here, thereafter the energy transfers like this, horizontally. The energy, when they imagine this is earth surface, the earth waves are, the energy is being transferred in this form. When it reaches, all the earth start moving in this fashion, right? That is why so much destruction is taking place. So imagine this is earth surface. Yes, when the energy being transferred through the surface, then thereafter the energy being transferred in a wavy form, the slight wavy form. Those waves are called as surface waves. These waves are called as surface waves. So two types of seismic waves, one is body, second is surface. So within the body we have again two types, primary and secondary. Within surface we again have two types, L and R. Yes, okay. So P waves and S waves, P literally means primary, S literally means secondary. So within the body waves we again have two categories, two varieties, right? So P and S. P means primary, S means secondary. Primary means first. Yes. Then here primary means the waves which travel for the first time. When the earthquake takes place, when we experience the slight vibration on the earth surface, it means the primary waves gives you signal. The first waves to travel on the surface, those are your primary waves. Those cannot be that destructive. Those are just giving you a message, just giving you a hint that some great thing is going to happen, some great destruction is going to come in few seconds. So primary waves, the primary waves, they give you an intimation that I am coming. Okay, so be cautious, be aware. Some other waves are also coming. Some other few more waves are following me. That is your secondary waves. Yes, the second to travel, the first to travel, primary waves, secondary waves. It comes first, then later secondary waves comes. Okay. Then surface waves. Surface waves we have again two. Surface wave means which is traveling on the surface of the earth. L waves and Rayleigh waves. L, the full form of the L is love. Here it is written love waves. R is your Rayleigh waves. These two are body waves and these two are your surface waves. Yes. See, these two are your body waves. These two are your body waves. B. These two are your surface waves. The most dangerous among all these waves are your love waves. Love wave is most dangerous among all. Why not? The name is such that it is no doubt it has to be the most dangerous. Yes, the name is also such, and its and its work is also such. It is most dangerous, destructible. Yes, the love is a name of a scientist. The love is a name of a geologist. Geologist from Japan. Geologist from Japan. Don't get confused, Anna. Okay. The name of Japanese scientist, Love. Right? So he has discovered this wave, and this wave has been the most dangerous among all the four waves. This comes first. It gives you an intimation that yes, some the shake, the little vibration or shake of the land, we all experience it, and we starts running, thinking that here earthquake is going to come, earthquake is happening. So that is your primary wave, which gives a first intimation. Then that vibration becomes more intensive. It is more a shake of the land. That is your secondary. Secondary is the far more dangerous than the primary waves. This is less harmful. This is quite medium harmful. This is the ultimate harmful. So these waves, this comes first, this comes second, later comes this third waves which hits on the surface, and this brings the entire destruction. Complete, done. Yes, all the energy has been shed here. Entire destruction takes place during the third phase. Then relay. Relay, here it is mentioned the circulation. It is a reversal. Earthquake is going back. The slight stoppage, slight the slowness of the earthquake takes place during the fourth stage of your waves. Okay, so first, second, third, and fourth. The most dangerous is this, and this is less dangerous. Primary wave travel in solid, liquid, and gas, as I told you in my previous class. The secondary waves travel only in solid, not in liquid and gas, because we have liquid and gas inside the earth. So when it touches the liquid or gas, it stops. Okay, whereas primary waves travels in all the medium. Then these travel on the surface, as I told you. Okay, I hope it is clear. So in your exam, there is a possibility of asking you the question, the types of waves, what are body waves and what are the surface waves. Yes, these two, L and R, are surface waves. Primary and P and S are your body waves. Then, which is the most strongest wave? Strongest is L waves. The first to travel is your primary waves. Primary waves travel in solid, liquid, and gas. Secondary waves travel only in solid. This can be possible. Okay, asking you in the exam. Yes. So after this we will move into our next. Okay, we will move into our next slide. That is yes, here. This is a picture of NCERT. As you all are reading the NCERT books. So I hope you have come across this diagram in your NCERT geography, NCERT books, 11th and 12th standard. So these pictures are mentioned there. So be aware of this, because this picture gives you very clear cut information about how the waves travels, the P waves, S waves, what are shadow zone, and what is degree, and how the degree is being measured. All these things can be clearly seen in this picture. So let me explain it very clearly if you are having any doubt regarding these two pictures, because it is very difficult to understand, but I will make it somewhat more easier to understand. Right. Then, as I told you, this is P wave and this is S wave. The picture clearly belongs to S wave. This picture clearly belongs to your P wave. So here P wave is all about, though both the waves are your body waves, no doubt. As I have told you, P wave travel only in solid, liquid, and gas. S wave travel in only in solid medium. So when the P wave travels solid, liquid and gas, here deep inside the earth we have liquid, we have solid is no doubt the rock, the rock, soil, all these thing is solid. The magma or the lava, the present inside is in liquid form, so that is why we also have liquid in the form of lava. Gas, so many gases present there. Yes, that is why the gas is also present. Imagine if earthquake takes place here, and these lines, imagine these lines are your P waves. When the P wave is traveling everywhere, because it travels in all the medium, solid, liquid and gas. So when it come in contact with, imagine this round layer, this is core is liquid, the lava, yes, the magma. This is a liquid layer inside the earth. When the black lines, which are the P waves, when they come in contact with the liquid, they change their slight directions. Imagine they change the direction, they don't stop, they still travel. Because as I have told you, P wave travel in solid, liquid and gas. So that is why P wave, when it come in contact with the liquid, they still travel. They don't stop their journey. They still travel, but there is a slight deflection in their angle, their movement. Because it is physics. Whenever the rays, they enter from one medium to another medium, they tend to change their angle because of the density. When the sun rays also traveling, and when it enter into the water medium, then the angle of deflection changes. Yes, because the density of the change in the medium. Clear? So same is happening here. When the density of the solid is similar throughout this area, so it travels, when it touches the liquid, it changes its angle. Yes, the angle is being changed in this fashion, but still they are traveling. Then again here, again the change of medium, once again the change of medium, it is solid completely. Only this part is liquid, so it is solid again. This is solid, this is solid. So when it come in contact with the solid, again the slight deflection. See, no stoppage, they still travel. They travel in solid, liquid and gas, but the deflection is must. Physics, right? So when it gets deflected, so all these area, this entire area experience the primary wave. This area is not experiencing. The area, the land, the surface, this area is not experiencing the yes, this entire area, the blue line, the blue area is not experiencing the primary waves. This surface is shadow, it is completely shadow, no evidence or no possibility of primary waves to come here. That is why it is called as shadow zone of P wave shadow zone. Then the angle of it is, yes, the angle of it is 105 degree to here it is 145 degree. Possibility of asking in the exam. So from 105 to 145, this angle, from here also 105 to 145, this entire region is called as P wave shadow zone. P wave shadow zone. Then how the angle is being measured? Yes, if we are cutting the earth into two halves, okay, then if you are, this is 0 degree, this is 90 degree, this is 180 degree. Then here also, from here also, if you are coming, this is 90 degree, this is 180 degree. So you have to measure it in this form. It is 90, 180, 90, 180. So when you are cutting, in that fashion the angle has been measured. So here 105 means it is crossing the 90. So somewhere here 105, somewhere here below 180, 145. So somewhere here. So this region this entire region is called as P wave shadow zone. Similar is with this also. Okay. So I hope it is clear. Now S wave shadow zone. The S wave shadow zone of earthquake. As I told you, S wave, the secondary wave does not travel in the liquid and gas. It travels only in solid. Travels only in solid. So when it come in contact with the liquid or gas, it doesn't travel further. Yes. Yes. The same is here. When the earthquake is taking place somewhere here, then if start traveling everywhere, as the P wave start travels everywhere, this also start travel everywhere, but when it come in contact with this liquid, it doesn't travel at all, because its feature, its character is such that it doesn't travel in the liquid and gas. When it come in contact with the liquid, it doesn't travel furthermore. So it travels only in the solid part. It means the entire zone of this, yes, the entire zone which covers the liquid angle, that entire zone is shadowed. That entire zone does not experience the secondary waves. That is why the secondary wave zone, the secondary wave shadow zone is so huge, from degree 105 to 105 here. This is the largest. Okay, very, very important. Very, very important for your exams point of view. Both P wave shadow zone and S wave shadow zone. The angle is 105 degree to 1. I already told you how to measure the angle. When you are cutting the earth into 2 equal half, this is 0 degree, this is 180 degree. So 0 here 90. Then if you are coming, it is 80. So when it is surpassing the 90, so it becomes 105, it is 180. So from here, if you are coming, so this is 90. So when it is surpassing the 90, it is 105. So this is how angle has been measured. Everyone? Okay. So this is about your P wave shadow zone and S wave shadow zone. We don't have shadow zone for L and Rayleigh R waves, because those two are, they travel on the surface. They don't have any shadow zone. Clear? Then coming to your next. Yes, coming to the next part. Yes, the measurement of your earthquake. How earthquake is being measured? The measurement of the earthquake. We have two types or two varieties where we actually measure the earthquake. The measurement earthquake takes place in two different forms. Yes, two different forms, purely based on their power, purely based on their magnitude, intensity and all. So here it is already been given. I have mentioned here. So let me explain what is intensity and what is magnitude. Okay, so magnitude and intensity. The magnitude is all about the clear picture in front of you. Magnitude is all about the power, the strength, the amount of, we feel the energy, the sudden energy or the blast, the sound, the light, all these things, the energy which is been released, that is called as magnitude. And intensity is the visible destruction, which can be seen, how much loss has been incurred, how much loss has been taken place, how much the families have been lost their life, how many vehicles have been damaged, how many houses have been dismantled. All these things can be seen clearly through your eyes. Visible destruction, the visible difference. Whereas magnitude is all about feel. It is all about feel. Okay. So intensity is all about how strong earthquake feels to observer. When you are looking at the destruction area, then you will come across, oh my God, this is such a huge destruction, such a huge loss. That is intensity. The magnitude is related to energy release. When you feel the earthquake is taking place, the large, the energy, the vibration, that is your magnitude. So two different things are mentioned here. So when it comes to measurement of earthquake, the intensity is measured in a different fashion. Same is with your magnitude. Okay, magnitude is also measured in a different way. Let me explain. The intensity of the earthquake is measured in a different scale, in a different measurement scale. That scale is called as Mercalli. Mercalli is a name of a scale. Mercalli is a name of a scale which measures the intensity of the earthquake. Mercalli is also a name of a scientist who discovered all these things. Okay, Mercalli scale, the scale Mercalli measures the intensity. So possibility of asking this question in your exam, they may ask you, like they may give you magnitude and give the options Mercalli and all the other things. You may get confused. Mercalli has nothing to do with magnitude. It has a very close relation with the intensity of the earthquake. Mercalli measures only the intensity of the earth, whereas the magnitude of the earthquake is measured by, we have one more scale that is called as Richter. Yes, you all might have come across this scale because this is very popular. Since from our primary school, we have heard the Richter, but we hardly have heard the Mercalli. Richter measures, Richter is also a name of a scientist. Richter scale measures only the magnitude of the earthquake. Okay, the magnitude of the earthquake is by Richter. Mercalli measures the intensity of the earth. Okay, so here we are winding up the very beautiful chapter with respect to current affairs. Don't forget the place Shigatse. We have recently experienced the earthquake, which is 33 kilometers away from the Indian border. So Indian states, for example, the Arunachal Pradesh and Assam, Meghalaya and some parts of Bihar, we also have experienced the shake of land when we have experienced the Shigatse earthquake. Shigatse earthquake was of 7.2 magnitude. Yes, 7.2 magnitude. 7.2 magnitude, and that has affected India's states also. So that is why it is in the news, and more than 400 people have lost their life. A very huge and greatest earthquake in recent past. So that is why earthquake becomes a very hot topic for your exams preparation. I have covered every detail about the earthquake, the types, what is earthquake, definition, earthquake prone zones, why earthquake takes place only in Himalayan region, and India's most deadly earthquakes and types of earthquakes, and the seismic waves and measurement of the earthquake. Okay, all these things are necessary and needed for your exams preparation. Okay, in my next class I will be bringing one more the topic of the town, one more hot topic in my next class. Till then, keep preparing for your exams. Goodbye. Have a better luck. Okay, have a good luck.